one of the lawyers there said, even if the Supreme Court finds him, does not punish him, that he will be killed.
Killed by
According to
who?
which law will he be killed?
With which law? That is what we
That is
are
what I'm
saying.
asking you, because he is speaking as a Muslim. He's
Renze, you want to pick mangoes from where apples fall. Renze. Now what do you want to do?
Oloriogun, sorry. The lawyer, the people where carry the guy go court, the Islamic scholars, let me put them Islamic scholars or Muslims where carry the guy go court, talk say, even if the Supreme Court no sentence the guy, say they go kill the guy. According to which law would they now kill the guy? Since the law of the country don't talk say they no go kill the guy. So which law they going to use kill the guy now? Because they are Muslims and they are speaking as Muslims. Thank you.
Renzel, me, I want to ask you this question. Do you want
Sorry, it's probably the double mute. It will clear soon.
You see, one funny thing is that we want to continue speaking English. This is just it. But I have another question.
Rantopology, you said you will not answer any question, and I don't know why. Who is your sheikh? Who is your sheikh?
When it comes to blasphemy, and when Gideon Muslim brothers crossed over Kurmawa because he was tearing the Holy Quran, brought him out from his prison cell and slaughter, he said, I rally with it in this Kanu state. Where is the law? So please,
that is what we are. Which law are you following? Which law are you following?
Anthropologists.
Are you not supposed to
Which law are you following? We should be very clear.
Which law
are we following?
Which law? It's not the constitution you're supposed to follow. You are killing somebody, you are saying law. Which law?
Yeah.
No, that is not which law. No, white beard. Should I use your action as a person to judge?
If you are going to condemn barbarity, condemn barbarity. Don't they ask you which law?
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't start your barbarism from
You will
Islam.
condemn barbarism. That's what you do first.
No, those who kill people in Benin, which law?
Wait, white beard. White bears, how do I condemn barbarism? I have told you that this thing doesn't align with our own. You say I should.
Haruna, sorry. You see, all this running around, beating about the bush. Haruna, straight question. If you find somebody, if you take person to court and you find the person guilty of blasphemy or insulting the Prophet Muhammad, what is the penalty for that crime, according to whatever law you follow? What is the punishment for that crime if you find somebody guilty of blasphemy or insulting the Prophet Muhammad?
According to the jurisprudence, is death. So they have a problem with it.
So afterlife at the end of the day. So whether you use mob kill the person or you kill him through court,
one of contention here is
anthropologists. God bless. You see,
if you time mob action to Islam is what we are
bless you. You are not a hypocrite. You stand for your religion. You are not trying to save face online so that people will feel like, oh, you are what you are, and you are what you are not.
We are differentiating mob action from religion.
You are blessed.
So you are saying me to I cannot change my stand. I am not the one that wrote the law. So you cannot come and tell me to change it because you don't like it. But what you are saying is this. Wait, Mohammed, wait.
Calm down, please. You said what is the punishment for person who did blasphemy under Islamic law? And I told you, if they find you and they identify that the judge said you have done this, is to kill you. Who will now kill you? Is it mob? They will carry you to mob to send you to kill you.
Tell us now. Should be that you get Islamic law. You don't say blasphemy is not. Tell us now. You're asking us who will punish. How can you finish now? What's the blasphemy? If you blaspheme, you blaspheme. That's to hell with blasphemy.
No,
you be telling me that they will kill.
Why?
You will tell me who will kill. Should be that you say they will kill person. I need one that we kill. Is it the mob? Is it the judge?
The
Is it
law,
the people?
the law enforcers are
Let
the
us
ones
know
who
who will kill
enforce the
first.
killing.
Wait now.
The law enforcers are the ones who implement the
Under
killing.
Nigerian law now.
And it is
Why
we
are you
are not
asking me? Why are you
complaining.
asking me that question? If you know that it's the law enforcers, why are you asking me the question?
He was not asking you. White beard, he was not
Haruna,
asking you. He's asking me.
now wait. Haruna, wait. Under Nigerian law now, if somebody kills somebody under Nigerian law,
That's
his
not what we're talking
punishment
about.
is
That's not somebody kills somebody. We're asking for blasphemy.
let me tell you now, it's the same thing now. It's the same
Capital
thing.
crime is different from
Why
blasphemy.
are
That's
you-
not blasphemy. That's what I'm
White
asking you
beard,
for.
what is your
There is no
business with
there
our
is
own
no
law?
question about when you kill somebody what happens to you. We all
What
know.
is your
We all
business
know.
with our own law?
What are you saying?
Why do you want to?
People now.
Why do you want to
It
join mob
affects
action
people.
with
It affects
Islam?
people. You will tell me which
It
law is
affects who?
wait till now. Let me ask you
If
my business
somebody
with
has
your law.
do a mob
Let me tell
action,
you
go
my
and
business
arrest
with
the
your
person.
law.
Now, how
Let
is
me
that
tell
my
you my
business?
business with your law.
How does that
You have
concern
asked me,
me?
let me tell you what's my business with the law. The first thing is you're a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian.
So because
Let me finish.
somebody killed
Why
somebody, and now
you
you went
triggered? Why are
and
you triggered?
before you go.
You people allow Whitebeard to speak, please. Impulse
God bless
control.
you. God bless you.
Please allow Whitebeard to speak. Whitebeard, please go ahead.
We share one country.
No, because you cannot kill somebody
Sorry,
you go to
Madam,
court.
please allow Whitebeard
Only
to
court
speak.
has the right,
Please.
even if you kill somebody under Nigerian
Malam,
laws, it's
all this what I
only
saying.
court
Which
that
law are
has
you
the right.
using then? Are
Will
you not
ask
using the Nigerian Constitution?
if you
Are
use
you not
mob,
using the
if
Nigerian
you use mob,
Constitution?
you did the wrong
Why
thing.
are you using
It's the
Nigerian
same thing with
Constitution? If you want to
any
use
law.
Islamic law, use Islamic law.
Somebody,
If you want to
yes,
use Nigerian
now you
Constitution, use
cannot
Nigerian
say,
Constitution.
and
Stop
that's why
sitting in
I
one
said
place.
those
White
laws
beard,
that
is
you
Sharia not in
Don't tell
Nigerian
me I'm
constitution?
not interested in Sharia. I'm
White
not interested in
beard,
Sharia.
is
The
Sharia
only
not
law I
in the
know is
Nigerian
the Nigerian
constitution?
Constitution. I don't care
So
about
why are you
Sharia.
saying? Why are
I
you
don't care
differentiating it
about
now?
Sharia. Sharia is your personal
if
problem.
you are looking
The
for
only
Sharia,
So
law
what
I
is your
know is
problem
the
with
Nigerian
blasphemy?
Constitution.
now.
So
It's
don't
the
tell
same
me
thing.
anything
What is
about
your
Sharia.
problem with blasphemy?
I don't have
Somebody
business with you
kills
because it's your
and
problem. You're
mob
not bringing
now
our problem. When you
use
kill
their
people for
own
So
blasphemy,
idea.
it's not
why
my
are you
problem.
discussing our
You're
problem?
making my
Problem
problem.
now.
When
It's
you
your own
kill
problem.
How is it
Christians
your
for
problem?
blasphemy, like
It
Deborah,
is
it's
your
my
own
problem.
problem because
Don't tell
How
me it's
is
mine.
Deborah Mob?
Because tomorrow morning you can kill
How
somebody
do you
else
connect
because
Deborah
of
Mob
that
to
same
me?
law.
How do you
So I'm saying,
why are you connecting Deborah Mob to Islam? What is the
who
connection?
killed her? Was it not Muslim people that killed her? Was it not Muslims that killed her?
okay, those
Okay,
people that are
Was it not Muslims that killed her in
the
Adamawa State?
people that killed
Is it not Muslims
that
that
guy
killed
in
her?
club for stealing phone,
Is it
are
not
they Muslims or Christians?
call them?
See, Haruna, please. Mala Mohammed, please. You guys should allow Whitebeard to finish his submission. Please. I don't want to drop anybody, I beg. See, this discussion is very important because we have to be honest with ourselves.
I'm confused, right? Why you people keep calling it a mob? Why anthropologist has come here to tell you that no, they are not mobs. If they are mobs, where are they right now? They are free. So let's see. There's one thing we need to be able to tell ourselves the truth, and in truth, are we going to find solution? That is just it. Nobody is here to say, oh, Islam is a bad religion. That has not been my point. My point all this while, thank God, Haruna, you've been here. I'm trying to let you know that this Boko Haram, they are also Muslims. Like this other young man, his sheikh told him that it's good to slice people's neck off. Maybe their own sheikh told them the same thing. So why do we have to be this way? But let's allow Whitebeard go, please. Let's just allow him.
No,
But they
master class
asked
for you
him,
to be
where did
fair.
he
You
see
should
it in
have asked
Islam?
him
If
who is
You
check.
people have been
Who
He
is
talking
will
the
be
since.
check?
You people
back.
have been
He will
talking
be
since.
back.
Aruna, you
So
have been talking
anybody
for the
can
past
come on
3
your
hours.
space and say
Mute
Ranto
your
will
anything.
be back. Ranto will be back. He will be back. And
No, everybody can come on your space, say anything,
please
and you
drop
take it.
drop
no, but he's a Muslim. He's a Muslim. Why
Haruna,
should I take
if
his,
you do
your
this
own word and
again,
I will not take his own word? He's also a Muslim.
exactly. Haruna, if you do this again, no vex, I go drop you.
But
I'm
just
sorry.
allow.
Let's.
See,
I don't
Haruna has
want
been
this place
our
to be
special
rowdy.
guest, but Haruna just allow.
I know. Let him calm down. See, we don't have to be worked up. We don't have to be agitated. Let's just have this discussion. See, everybody go talk at the end of the day, but just calm down. We don't have to. Nobody is making Islam what it is not. We will hear your side. We already have another Islam person here that came to tell us his own side. Calm down. And he did not even try to interject you when you were feeling, when you did not like what he was saying. Please calm down. Please, Whitebeard, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very
you
much.
see,
First things first, we need
before
to
I get
understand here. Mala, mute
before
your
I
mic.
no,
Mute your mic.
I was doing my submission.
No, they gave me mic. You mute your mic. I'll speak before you.
But I was doing my
I don't
submission.
care. Drop, mute your mic or you drop. That's very
You
simple. Mute
are
your mic or you drop.
doing let me finish
Mute
my
your mic
submission
or
before
you
you.
drop. Let me drop this guy. Make
I
I say what
was
I
doing my
want.
submission
Before
you.
you will wait your mic or I will talk. Let me talk. Thank you very much.
Let me talk.
Mute your mic. Let me
Finish
speak. Let me
submission.
mute your mic. Let me
Let me
speak.
finish my submission.
No, you will not finish your submission. You will not finish your submission. You will not finish your submission. You will not finish your submission, Malam. Malam, you will not finish your submission. You will listen. You will listen to my submission and I will add it to your submission. You will finish my submission, then you add it to your submission. I'm not going to allow you to speak until I speak. Thank you very much.
You will not run away with that.
I'm
Which
not
kind
interested
did
in what
you
you have
wear
to say.
Malam and Haruna hold for this place? Which kind did you use for this
I
place?
understand though. I don't understand.
Like, I don't understand though. I don't understand.
Let me finish my
I don't
submission now.
understand.
Let's enjoy the conversation
You are not
now.
ready for solution. Your
And you
solution
don't
is
want
that me
people to
Boko Haram
talk.
talk to them. Solution.
You have been
Don't talk
talking
to me.
this to
Go to
me.
Boko
I
Haram
want
and
people
talk to
to
them. That's
speak.
the solution.
Okay. Dos, are you still here? Dos Santos. Dos Santos is sleeping. Look,
I don't think he's not. I don't think he's
see.
sleeping.
Let me make. Malam, please. Where's Malam? Malam is gone. Okay, yeah, he's gone. So white beard. Sorry about that. You can speak. You can speak, white beard. Sorry.
And I make everybody speak, no interjection now. Like, let's enjoy the conversation.
Thank you very much. You see, it has been established on this space that there are two branches of Islam, Shiites and Sunni. And it has also been established that there are a lot of school of thoughts in Islam. Haruna, you are only speaking for your school of thoughts. You cannot speak for Islam. You are in no capacity to speak for Shiites or speak for Sunni. If you want to speak for Sunni, you will tell us the Sunni you are. We will listen to you. Based on that, you will not come and tell me that everybody believes what you believe. Because if I'm going to say what I'm going to say, it means Boko Haram too is another sect of Islam. Because that is what you are trying to propose to me here. So speak for yourself, because when we talk about mob action, you are quick to tell us that we should pick individuals. But you are here now telling me that you want to speak for Muslims. You choose one. Is it that we group people together or you speak for your own set of
White
Islam?
beard, you go live long.
That is how it's going to be on this place. So if you come and tell me something that I'm going to listen to you as a set of Islam. When Boko Haram come, I will listen to them as another set of Islam. If you want to speak for Islam as a whole, then you will take the blame of the Deborah. You will not say it's mob. You will not say Islam is not responsible. You either speak for yourself or leave everybody take the entire blame. That is one point. So this point that you are trying to do Makalele and you want to defend everything, you are not when they were killing Deborah. You are telling me now that I'm asking you people now that you explain to me which law is supreme, whether it's the Nigerian constitution or the Islamic law. Because first of all, there's not like blasphemy in the Nigerian constitution. So I am wondering where this blasphemy and killing of persons comes from. Because in one breath, you cannot be telling me that, oh, I am a Nigerian. I will follow the Nigerian constitution. And in that breath, you are telling me that you want to obey Islamic law. You cannot have your cake and have it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You will select one. You either
they will share VAT using Nigerian constitution. They will now go back and say they want to use this other thing there.
God bless
to
you.
Stop
So
people
you either select, say, you be Islamist or you believe in Islamic law. You want to divide Nigeria according to Islam. Make we listen to you. Or we carry the Nigerian constitution and follow the Nigerian constitution as it is. Secondly, like I've said earlier, you cannot speak for all Muslims. You are in no capacity to speak for all Muslims. Because right now, if Shiite comes here now and Shiite talks something now, you will not hesitate to tell them, let us kill Shiites. We saw what people did in Zaria, in Kaduna. They were killing Shiites. People were supporting it. You were clapping. Nobody, none of you stood up to say Shiite. It was even non-Christians that were shouting, that were fighting for Shiite. It is on the record, it's on the timeline. And when we asked you people that why were they killing Shiites, you said you would come and tell us that people don't know who these Shiites are. They are wicked people. They are like this, they're like that. From the mouth of you fellow Muslims, this is not gist. This was happened on Twitter Spaces. People said this. People even defended the actions of El Rufai. Defended the fact that because they blocked the general, they should kill all of them. These are facts online. So it's quite simple. Haruna, if you want to speak, let Ranto come and say what he wants to say. Ranto belongs to another group of Islam. He's going to say his mind, and you will not counter him. You either take what he's saying or leave it. And honestly, if Boko Haram to come here and come and tell me that you're a fake Muslim, I will listen to them. Because as it stands now, it's like between all of you, people don't know who is real and who is fake. Because if I talk now, you say claim. So I don't know who is real, who is fake. All of you are modeling this thing up, and I'm confused. So at the end of the day, I will put all of you under brackets. You are all the same, in my opinion. Whether you say they are different, they are not different, you are fighting them, you are not fighting them, you have not shown me any difference between you and them. The only difference I see you, you're on spaces with me. I don't even know you before. I've never met you before. So I don't even know whether if I see you, you will kill me. I cannot tell. So I will say...
Impossible.
Impossible now. Have I met him before? Can I say what I know? Is it everybody on Twitter I'll meet? Is it everybody that I meet in real life I want to meet? No. So I'll be very careful. So if you want to come and speak for your own sect, you tell me, oh, this is my sect, oh, this is what we believe in, oh. But I don't stand with what other sects are saying. You will not come and be speaking for Sufis, Sunnis, all of them. You will not speak for everybody because you are just telling the anthropologists now that who is his sheikh? Who is his sheikh? You want to know who his sheikh is. So it determines who his sheikh is. Because when you say something, it's like you don't listen to yourself. Because you say something and you contradict yourself. In this place, I rest my mind. Thank you.
Can I?
Yeah, thank you, Whitebeard. You see, there is one thing we've established here is that blasphemy, once you commit blasphemy or you say anything against the holy prophet, you are killed. So waiting, whether you call them mob or you call them whatever, one thing is certain, they are following the Islamic law, which is you blaspheme, you die, you go to the afterlife. You want talk say you go through courts, no problem. Them talk say there is no need going through courts. It's still the same result we are going to get. Let's just do it sharp. It's still the same thing. One thing is fundamental. Anywhere you are around the Muslims, once you say anything about the Prophet or about Islam, there is 99.9% chance say you no go come out there alive. And it has happened over time. No be one, no be two, no be three. You can thumb down all you like, but it happened. It happened in Kano. That woman, they cut her head in front of her shop, use and play ball. It happened in Kaduna series of times when Christians say, no, you cannot bring Sharia law into Kaduna because they una carry weapon begin massacre people. It's not something real. But let's go ahead. Who is going to speak next? Let's have King Solomon. I go. Then after you can have Haruna.
Yeah, thank you very much, the host. Thank you very much for the opportunity. You know, I've been listening for a while and I've been boiling inside of me. And because I've been hearing a lot of things that are not real and they're not true. I made my research. Someone said there are two types of Islam. My brother, if you go and make your research, you will know that there are different groups in that Islam that have different beliefs. They are much. Now, and I'm hearing that they say if you blaspheme the prophet that the penalty is death. It is not in the Quran. The problem of Islam is Hadith and the other books that they are reading. Hadith is not the word of God. Quran contains, if to the Muslims, Quran should be what they should be reading, not Hadith. Hadith is the way of life of the prophet. It is in the Hadith that you see all these things. That is why there's differences in all the groups in Islam. That's why they have different belief. And if you look at this Hadith, they are much. They are much. So that's the problem we are facing. And that's the problem Islam has. And I don't want it to be a fact. Don't throw this fact to the head that when they say they blaspheme, that it is the penalty is death. No, not all groups in Islam believes that too. So it's not a fact.
In the Nigerian Penal Code is 2 years old. It's 2 years. In the Nigerian Penal Code, it's 2 years. I can cite the section for you. It's 2 years in prison. So I don't see where this death is coming from. In the Nigerian Constitution, Solomon, just carry on. I'm just telling you what it is. And it was sent to me by a Muslim. It was sent to me by a Muslim, a revered Muslim that I respect so much. Carry on, please.
Thank you.
Well, budget don't tell us. So once you're found guilty and these debts, she mean talk I'm here. But let's continue. Go ahead, my brother.
So it is hypocrisy. I won't say hypocrisy. Illiteracy that is affecting Islam, because even Boko Haram. What is the meaning of Boko Haram? Say no to Western education.
So Western education is no longer a sin. Okay, we there here for this space.
Do you understand? So that is the real meaning of Boko Haram. Haram is taboo to Western education. Before these politicians started using them and started giving them guns, before they now turn to what they are today, and they can't be controlled again. So how can this check that? Thank God that metropolitologist said something. He said that he could not provide the verse. That is to confirm to you that it's not in the Quran. He now said there's hadith. He also mentioned that there's one thing I didn't get the name. Then he now said that thing is where they have the school of thought where elders gather. So it is not in the Quran. They gather and they decide that okay, this is what should be the penalty of this. It is not in the Quran. And it is based on the knowledge of what they've gathered in those hadiths. See, if any Muslim that reads the Quran, in fact, I don't want to say the word because you guys will feel maybe I want to be preaching, but that if you read the hadith, my brother, you will hate Islam. If you read the hadith, Prophet Muhammad supported those things, killing of those people, but it was his way of life, and they wrote those things in hadith, but you can't find it in the Quran. So how can your sheikh be telling you that in your heaven, they will be speaking only the language which is Arabic? And your sheikh explain that Quran? The Quran is written in Arabic. Does he understand Arabic? And so when they are now interpreting and preaching these things to them in the mosque, someone that is not literate, that does not even it's just like they should say I should come and be reading Bible in Chinese language. So I'll first need to go and learn Chinese before I now learn the word of God itself. So they are giving even wrong interpretation to the people, to those people which are born for the literate, and that is why they have different kind of belief, and they can say yes, jihad means to kill in support of Prophet Muhammad. This Sharia law is real. It is operating in the north. That is why they have the mind to come online and come and be talking rubbish. Anything that is wrong in this country, I will still put the blame on the government, and that's why we are supporting who we are supporting today. The government, if it is fair enough and it is random, then something should be done in the north. They try to put this Sharia law to the south and to the west. I wondered how bold these governors can be. You are a governor and can come out and be saying you want to push Sharia law. Sharia law that you know that is filled with rubbish. I don't know I didn't later know the news or the outcome of the process of them coming to push Sharia. But it's very absurd. How can you come and talk that kind of thing to the public and the government did not do anything? Everybody has right to your religion. You shouldn't force anybody to your religion. You can see anything you care about any religion. It doesn't concern anybody. There's freedom of speech. Belief is personal. Once belief is no longer personal, it becomes a problem. And that is why religion is the major problem in the world right now. Look at the nations that are fighting. Israel and Hamas, they are a religious country. If Islam is to bring peace, why is it bringing war?
Anyway, it's okay. My man of the hour is here and I need to bring him up. Thank you so much, King Solomon. Thank you. Ranthropologists, I'm bringing you up right now. That was a very powerful submission.
Sorry, Master Chief, make everybody come talk for a religious sense. Make everybody come talk for the school of thought.
Exactly.
Don't speak for everybody. Speak for yourself.
Yes.
And for your own sheikh.
Exactly. All man for himself. Rantro, please. Thank you so much. They've been trying to shit on your sheikh. Thank God you're here again.
Apology, a very truthful person.
Exactly. The guy is
very truthful person. You see the way he talk. He got angry easily. He's very hungry. That's how it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very truthful guy. So, comrade, what's up? Do you have?
Can I go?
As long as goes now, but I wanted to give my own submission.
Nowhere now. You don't collect co-host. You know if you give submission for speaker section, comrade. You must collect co-host.
I know even I didn't work. I'm just so busy. Co-host never achievements.
We cannot allow you blaspheme the co-host. The punishment for that is afterlife. Please don't do that. Please, my co-host, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So, me, my own submission, like when people were speaking, it provoked some thought in me. Yeah, at this point, you will come ask, who are the fringes and who are the mainstream? You get, so when it comes to this blasphemy, 1996, it was Gideon Akaluka, right? In fact, police don't catch Gideon in blasphemy. You get, like, this is not a friend, like a crowd of mob, like who I would consider the mainstream. Like they were the mainstream such that they can overpower the police, like, and drag out the guy and murder the guy. You get, in fact, reporting says Sanusi, who I consider like not to be a fringe, who I consider to be a mainstream, led that charge, right? So put that aside. Year 2000, Albani Darego have just won Miss World, right? So by virtue of that, the next year Nigeria will host that event. So the next year when Nigeria wanted to host it, I think that was in Kaduna, right? Like
They didn't want
there
to host it in
was
Kaduna. They didn't want to host it in Kaduna. They
okay.
just head in Kaduna and they started killing people.
Yeah. So
They just
let
head
me
in
see
Kaduna.
how the event even turned out, Seth. Like there was resistance to no, bring all these women come Kaduna, right? Then this day newspaper
I said they were
published.
not bringing them to Kaduna. You don't get.
Imagine.
They were not coming to Kaduna at all. Maybe I was there now. It
Okay.
was just gist
Okay,
that,
this
oh,
yeah,
they're coming
this
to
day
Nigeria
newspaper.
to this.
Yeah, this day
And they,
newspaper published that like all this resistance, if they see the kind of bodies will come Kaduna, like even Prophet Muhammad will be pleased. This they published it, and you know what? They burnt this day newspaper. This was the mainstream, not the fringe. You understand? So another case of blasphemy. Then we go down to the cartoon incident in Denmark that caused an uproar. Now,
that was
see
drawn by
when
a
you
white
talk
man. Oh, that was drawn by a white man. Oh, it was drawn by a white
exactly.
man. Oh.
So these are case of blasphemy, right? Like fringe now, one set of people like they are outliers. You get, like they are just like the fringe, the minority of the minority. They cannot pull down. They cannot pull all these stunts I've mentioned now, right? Now we know what that happened in Denmark cartoon. Like now mainstream they do all these things. Then we look at the incident of Deborah, right? It was like the mainstream. They were not doing it in. It was not a guerrilla warfare. It was not like in the darkness of the night. It was in broad daylight because they are the mainstream. Like in fact, the guy was even advertising himself with audacity, showing the matchbox, right? At the end of the day, article tweeted, and the mainstream bullied him. Like, if are you on Facebook then? Your regular Islam person, like they were like they threatened him with votes. Like an old man like Atiku, like had to take down his tweets. This was not the phone. The phone cannot make him do that with his political club. It was the mainstream. So at this point, it provoked the question, like, because when you tell me now, no, this is not Islam, these are the fringes of the. But all this account, all these incidents, now mainstream get the capacity to pull all these like events, right? So it provoked the question: who are the mainstream and who are the fringes, right? When it comes to blasphemy. So yeah, so let's be discussing. Like me, I'm thinking about that. It's what we think is the fringe is now the mainstream, or and the mainstream now the fringe. It may be like I've been listening to Haruna. Haruna, are you part of the fringes? And the people you think are the fringe are the mainstream. So yeah, Master, that's my submission. Although I'll still come back to the alcohol, like because like I don't see why the if you uphold your right to take the proceeds from alcohol, then you should not criminalize taking alcohol either. But anyways, we'll leave that as the discussion progresses.
Now, I've been listening to people speak. You have been going over my head. Even
Yeah, but
people that came after me spoke.
they did not. They did not allow him finish. Mohammed and Haruna did not allow him finish his thoughts. So let him conclude. Then you can go.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Go ahead. Anthropologist, are you there? You can go ahead, please.
Network. All right.
At the extension.
Okay, budget. Go. I think he's having some network issues. So, budget. Let's hear from you while we wait for him.
All right. Let me start by saying ignorance is a disease. And if as a people, we cannot educate ourselves to understand and know our reality, we have ourselves to blame. And if you follow a madman to dance in the market square, they will all regard you as mad people. Islam, for you to be a Muslim, there are two main factors that guides you and gives you your way
Wait,
of
minister.
life. Let me land.
Person jam me for back. But I was saying you could go meet.
White
So
girls
there,
allowing to finish
Why be
now.
my girl? Do my help our farm? Okay, continue.
and these two major factors are the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet. And if anybody is coming to say one book told him, one Malam told him, and it is not written in the Quran or it was not in the Sunnah, the way of life of the Prophet, that person is not practicing Islam. It is as simple and as clear as that. Because you cannot say you are a Muslim and you are going against the Quran and going against the Sunnah of the Prophet. The Quran in particular. But the Sunnah of the Prophet follows suit immediately. Anthropologist here, this thing, ask him when he comes, where in the Quran or in the Sunnah was it said that you should kill somebody? Even the Prophet, the Sunnah of the Prophet, during his time, people abused him. Let him tell you, where did the Prophet kill people that abused him? And you see where people also get it wrong. He's here and he told you people, because many of I've been here for some hours. I went and came. I've been here. Many Muslims have spoken here and I've told you this reality. You people only rejected it, and immediately someone that is mad is coming to tell you that this is what he will do as a madman, that is not doing what Islam has told him to do. You are all running away with it to say, oh, this one, thank you. This is what you have been waiting to hear all day. So,
Man, then I think I can make a reference. You have to listen. I've already make a reference to Gideon.
Anthropology will let him speak. So I
let me
don't want it
land.
to become a shouting match.
I
But
would
I'm
have
saying
allowed you to speak.
Anthropology, let him speak. Let Budget speak. Oh.
and
I
in the Holy Quran.
Okay.
Rancho, sorry, let him finish. Budget, please.
So
Go
if
ahead.
they decide to do otherwise, it is on their own accord. And we have a constitution because even Islam recognizes the society that you are in, you must abide by the rules and regulations. Nigeria is a secular state. Anybody that does otherwise should face the consequences. But we're in a situation whereby the government has failed in their own responsibility and they have allowed things that they know they are supposed to tackle but didn't tackle and use it to cause division and distractions amongst our people so that they can exonerate themselves from the governance that they need to govern our people. It is simple. Those people that killed Deborah should be killed. The other person said, why are they not there? Because of the government has refused to do the needful. And instead of us to ask questions, ask the government, why have you refused to do the needful? Because we must have a collective society, rules and regulations that are guiding us. That is why we have a constitution. So are you telling us that the constitution is useless? That it cannot carry out its functions? This constitution is what guides all of us, whether Muslim, Christian, if you don't believe in God, if you like, believe in stone or whatever you believe in. As long as you're in Nigeria, this constitution is binding by you. So why are we hell-bent in twisting things so that we can just push and enjoy the narrative that it benefits you? We have already, see, if you are here, all this, I said it earlier, it is okay for you to say you want to read a book written by someone on his own narrative. But if you really want to know what Islam is and you really want to be clear and clarify everything, read the Quran. What could the Quran or the Sunnah says about how an Islam, a Muslim should abide and should live his life and what he should do. Then, if you hear someone saying otherwise, these are how we pinpoint these people that are disrupting the peace and harmony of our country. But when you dance with the madman in the market, they will all regard you as mad people. Someone is coming. Of course, there are different sectors. Someone will always want to, push one thing or the other. But does that make them right? Won't you ask that question?
Please, can I ask you a question here?
Let him finish now. Let him finish. Eh? You ask question, don't worry. Yeah.
You're supposed to talk. You didn't talk. I was waiting for you to end. So let me say what I'm saying.
No problem.
You ask your question once I'm done. I apologize.
Yeah, budget, wrap up. His network is bad, please. Just wrap up.
Okay, let him go so that you don't say we didn't allow
Rancho,
him
you have the mic. Thank you.
All right. So now you see, please, what is the stance of Malikiya school of thoughts when it comes to blasphemy? And what does Al-Qadi Iyad, who write Ashifa, what is his stand over there? And please, if you call me a mad person for exhibiting what I just said on blasphemy, and I will believe that, and I'm going to die on that, what is the consequences of the people who jump over the fence and bring out Gideon's head and rally it all over? I'm not trying to tell you that you just have to go start committing jungle justice on people that does not that ain't Muslim. Oh no. I'm telling you that whoever blasphemed the holy prophet and he knows he does that within the vicinity of the Muslim community, before you have single 1 or 2% that are tried, you won't even have it. It will be 1 out of 99 chance you get to have people who said, "Oh yeah, let's take him to Sharia first," and it is the instant reaction, a reflection that will follow. And I believe that. And now to say another thing, I wouldn't have said it here, but you see, even when it comes to the Constitution too is in contradiction to the Islamic religion in its entirety. And today we are not an Islamic nation. Nigeria is a secular nation, and that is where there is no any banner that you even come to. That's what makes Boko Haram to become terrorist organization and un-Islamic, by the way. Because you don't have an Islamic caliphate that you get to impose their doctrine and everything. And if you trace the origin and hatred of this Western education and Western everything, you get to see there's even popular chants that has been sung in the north. Makarantar boko ba karatu ba sai su go into Western education, they are ba karatu ba sallah, no knowledge, no praying. Say on zagin malam, you abuse the teachers all over there. So I'm not just here to become and argue to you. I tell you my sheikh saying that even that my sheikh was on that, even Imam Malik was on that, even Al-Qadi Iyad was in that. And if you believe the constitution to be the supreme law in this country, you are already saying that I'm not here to make the argument for you. But this is just
I have a question for you, anthropology.
I will just end up and I will drop. I will leave. I'm not going to answer any question.
I have a question for you. Don't go. I have a question for you.
Hold on now. Let him finish now.
Be liberal. I'm not going to be liberal with the conversation. This is the Islamic principles. And my stand is rooted in the Malikiya school of thoughts. This is just it. And if you like, call me a madman. But if you call me a madman, the same Muslim brothers, whom by the way today they are among those.
Hold on. I want to know. Sorry, Rancho. It's not a question. I just want to know. You said what school of thoughts? What school of thought, please? Sorry. What school of thought? I need to.
Malik.
Malik school of thought.
Yeah, Maliki School of Thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Anita, I mean, I get
Yes,
question.
Let me
I want to
finish.
ask
Please,
budget a
All
the
right,
question,
all
please.
right.
blasphemy.
I want to ask
Is
budget a
it
question.
only to
So,
Prophet
you just
Muhammad or
Let
to
me
all the
finish my
prophets?
submission.
The
So
blasphemy,
one to I beg,
blasphemy.
hold on, King. I want to ask one to question, and I also pose the same question to budget. Yeah, one to I like the fact. So, okay, you talked about this blasphemy, talk about Gideon and everything. So my question is should blasphemy be decriminalized by any law, whether the constitution or Sharia law, any law? Should it be decriminalized such that I should be able to insult the holy prophet and nothing should happen to me, and I should be able to insult Jesus Christ and nothing should happen to me? Thank you.
But you on your if you
Hold on,
get
budget.
sense,
I
why
not
you
ask
go
you. I'm
and
asking
abuse
Ranto,
Jesus
okay?
and why you go and abuse? See, people are just talking because of
Budget.
they're
Make I
talking.
hear from. I'll give you the question, so I'll hear your view.
Antobolo, you say
Ranto.
is not answering any question.
Okay. Okay. Budget.
I'm
Answer the
answering.
question for
I'm
me, please.
answering you. You
Yeah.
see, let's not be moving mad because of we want to push an agenda. Why will you want to
Budget,
abuse?
you've
Why
been
will you want to
subtly
abuse
no
Jesus?
You see this budget guy,
budget, you've been subtly insulting also. You've been doing that, and honestly, I would
Nah, big
I
fool
really
now.
don't want
He
to
no
go
get
there,
sense. He
but
no
you
get
can't keep
sense.
insulting us subtly like this because the next word, me, I will insult you back. Oh, I'm trying to be as respectful as I can, but any slightest hint of insult from me again, it will be back to
So now why I be your number
back
10
to
for this page?
back. Like, don't do that to me.
budget is is an
I mean,
extremist
I
too.
just
He's
want
my
the
friend.
answer to
He's
that
an
question. That's
extremist
all I
too.
want.
Like, he
He's
keeps
an extremist too.
insulting
Just
us
take it at the back of your
subtly,
hand. He's an extremist too.
mad.
But I'm
See,
coming
It's
after him.
not
I'm
nice.
coming after him.
It's not nice.
this thing is not
He's
for
an
you,
extremist. He's an
Master Chief.
extremist. He's an
He's an
extremist.
extremist.
Master
He's an
Chief.
extremist. Don't take it away from
I am
him.
He's
pushing
a
this.
sympathizer. He's a sympathizer. He's an
See,
extremist.
Master Chief,
He
And
has
he
to
now
say
he
why
this
I
belongs
thing.
to
dey
Boko
as your
Haram.
If he has
hazard?
a way,
I dey
if
as
there's a
your
way,
number 10.
this
if he has a way,
Danchalada
You
we
is
tell
tag
me
him.
who
If
to
he has a way
insult.
to do so.
I could go after the person for you, Master
Danchala.
Chief. Relax.
I'll there behind him. I there behind
Anita,
him.
Okay,
Anita,
I there
you know
behind
why
him.
I asked that
let
question?
me
Because
finish. Let me finish.
because this whole
Uh-huh.
argument of mob action, mob action, 9 out of 10 times there will always be that mob action as long as this thing is always criminalized, right? By any faith, by any means, right? So now why they ask, like, should it be decriminalized? What is your view? So that anybody to eliminate this whole problem, the Deborah
It's
case,
a
this
simple
lady
question,
case,
comrade, but they can't
Gideon's
answer the
case.
question. Should it be decriminalized? It's just simple. Yes or no. That is all. They will not answer.
That is what I'm telling you. There is nowhere in the Quran. That is why I was making it clear even before this guy made his submission. Because of his network, I said, okay, let him finish his submission before I will even finish mine and reply if necessary. Now he's saying that he's from the Maliki school of thought. Is he trying to tell us that the Maliki school
But
of
you have
thought?
not
Wait,
answered my question. You can answer and make your
that is
submission.
it is wrong now. The whole because when the root is wrong, the whole tree is wrong. You get what I'm saying? When the foundation is wrong, the whole building will not stand. Because the Malikiya he's talking about.
Budget, no vex. I go mute you. You see, one thing why I hate, and I realize that it's been happening a lot. We say a straightforward question: should this thing be decriminalized? Yes or no? It should be so that we can have peace. You begin dance, roll, go. Stop running around. Just go straight and answer the question. Leave whatever anthropologists had said or did not say. Answer comrade's question. Then maybe after that you can now go to
Yeah,
your
so
submission.
should
Please.
blasphemy be decriminalized so that anybody can insult Jesus or Muhammad and nothing should happen to them? Thank
You
you.
see why I say, comrade, this is why I say make
There's
normal
nothing
for
will happen to
yourself.
you
Make everybody
as a Christian. That you give
defend
me.
his
So
own
Yeah,
answer
side.
the question.
can I
I'm not
answer
reading
the
now.
question?
Make
And
everybody close.
as I was saying, wait, what I'm saying is there should be consequences from the Nigerian government. Because number one, if you are saying that this thing should be happen, or if person should blaspheme, the person should be killed. When the Quran and the Hadith didn't teach you, that is not in Islam. And already we have in the Constitution what the law says. And you all are ignoring what the Constitution says and the responsibility of
There's
the
no place in
government.
Nigerian constitution. There's no place in Nigerian constitution. We talk about blasphemy, please. There's no place in Nigerian constitution, please. Take it to another
There
place.
is
There's no place in
nowhere.
Nigerian
It's the
constitution.
penal code. There's
From
nothing in
the
Nigerian
preamble
constitution
to the
about
last
that.
provision, there's no
There
place,
is nothing like
please.
that.
Please, don't come and go Nigerian constitution.
But he already
I
see,
beg.
don't
The,
try
the
this
penal
guy. He
code.
already
Please,
said
please,
the
please.
The
person
Don't come
should
penal
and
be
give us
code.
killed
webo.
back.
I beg. Talk about that thing, I beg. Not the bobo
whatever
us for
it
here.
is,
Please, not the bobo us for
whatever
here.
it is,
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
you
you.
can't come
I'm
after
coming
me
after you.
because
Dantala,
if you
I'm coming after you. I'm
if
coming
you
after you.
you are
Dantala,
too
You,
small.
don't say you go do.
yeah,
Don't
it's
say you
okay.
go
So
do.
the
Dantala,
budget,
Let
I will
me
Don't
just
say
take
you
tell
go
and say
you.
do.
no
Don't say
answer
you go do.
that
I'm coming after
question.
you. That's
Let's
the
just
See,
question.
move on. Move on with your
that
can
question.
person
I
that
answer
is
the question?
bankrolling.
How
Wait,
now come to you? Oh?
He doesn't
let
have
me
the mind
finish.
to say that
Let me
blasphemy is
finish.
wrong. Because you
This guy
support
is here. I
blasphemy,
Let
ask
you
me
you.
cannot
finish.
say
Let
it.
me
I ask
finish
You
you.
my
support
submission.
blasphemy, you
Listen,
cannot talk
try to show
against
you.
it.
Let me give you.
You
Why
can't
Let
said
talk
me
the guy
finish
against
killed
it.
my
himself in
submission.
2009? Try to show you a tweet that he condemned
Because I have
Deborah's death.
listened to
Try to show you a
everybody
tweet.
and it's my
Try
turn
to
to
show you a
speak.
tweet that condemned
The
Deborah's death.
host,
Try to hear this thing.
please,
Dantala,
Tell me
I
that
beg,
video.
no
get
collect this
somebody
number
under
10
order.
slot
You
for
cannot
my
get
hand.
anybody. You got
You
my
no
number.
go
Call
Yeah,
my
it's
collect this
number.
okay.
number
So
10 slot for
make
my
budget
hand,
round up.
Dantala.
Then I want
Let me get
maybe
this
I
number
will not
10.
can answer the
Let me
question.
get this
When
number
I
10
finish
slot.
talking, others can
Thank
talk. I'm
you.
not stopping anybody from talking. When I finish, everybody, the person that is saying,
No matter where they
the
hope for
person
me
that
like
is
this. No
opening mouth to say he will come
matter
for
where they hope
me,
for me. I'm not
even
calling
the
my number
person
10.
that is bankrolling you, tell that person that he cannot try it. Talk less of you, you are too small. And if you think
Yeah,
I'm
back
going to
rolling.
Can you
try,
just move
Everything's
on with your
about body.
submission?
Every
Now
uh
because
you
they
do make
collect
them
body for
interject.
you, you
Eh,
don't get work.
terrorists.
You think
We are too
everybody,
small
that
for
you
is
don't get
terrorists.
work. You think
communication.
Well,
everybody
you know
collecting
small
money
for
like you.
terrorists
You think
before. Not
everybody collecting
terrorists
money like
now.
you.
So it is clear.
They're terrorists. I
It
don't even
is
think
there is
terrorists.
nowhere in the Quran. You need to get that into your head that says if someone should blaspheme, he should be killed. There is nowhere in the Quran and in the Sunnah of the Prophet that says that. Anybody
They are
that
not the
wants
one
to
that need this
do his
information.
own
It is your Muslim brothers that
let
need this
me land
information.
now.
You go to
Why yes,
Sokoto,
you spoke, I
you go to
listened to
Sokoto
you
and
earlier.
preach to
Let
that
me
mob.
land.
You go and preach to those mob in Sokoto that killed Deborah.
Let me
That believe
land.
in it.
Let
I
me
don't believe
land.
in it. I don't need it.
They
Okay,
never, they
It's
okay.
the
never
people,
born
your Muslim
away.
brothers that
Because
need
if
it.
it
See, eh?
is
They no
if it
born
They
is
away
don't go
make
now
him
well.
try
Make
if
am.
it
this
is
one
They
this
go
no
thing
Sokoto.
born
you
in
are
papa
They
saying,
don't
well
kill
make
him.
him try am.
wipe this, wipe this.
Anthropologists, please can you explain more for us? What will
Go
happen
ahead,
if
more
I go
someone
pause
set
here. The
I
guy
beg, I beg,
out
I beg.
now.
I
Make
won't
no
come. I
black
won't
say
come.
with the
I won't
gag
come. I go
anybody.
set that. I go set that
Now
class. I
Eh?
this
beg.
now the thing
I
now
go
the
set
thing
that
where they
class. I beg.
want try
I
do
beg.
you get. So if someone decides to go and open his own religion and say his Malikiya is above, because there is nothing as long as you are Muslim, you are not above the Quran, you are not above the Sunnah. The Malikiya and the Malams, because we know there are some that says they are Muslim, but they are practically worshipping one man and like he's their God. And they are all the kind of people that have this kind of mentality. And it is wrong.
who is this man? Who is this man that they are worshiping? Tell us.
Let this
Let me
guy
finish
speak
now.
now. And
What's
leave
your
him
own?
now.
Uh-uh. I listen to
Ologo,
everybody.
if you
Let
want to make
me speak my
submission, you make
mind.
your own submission.
White
Eh?
bed,
Let me
please
speak
check
my mind.
DM because I won't reply to budget anymore. And I'm not worshiping Sheikh Ibrahim
I
Inyas.
don't
If you is
You have not
correct to say
answered my
I
question.
don't
The
even I
blasphemy,
don't
is
I'm
it
not
only to
even
Muhammad or
telling
to all
you
the
this thing.
prophets?
Let me
The
say
penalty for the
Shebi you spoke
blasphemy,
and I didn't
is
say
it
anything.
for anthropologists? Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
only to
hold
Muhammad
on,
or
King.
all the
They
prophets?
have
Please
sent me
answer
the
that
link
question.
and they have
See,
sent me the specific part of the hadith that requires
let,
people should be killed. I don't
that
know
is
what
what I am
budget
telling
is
you.
saying.
Let me land
It is
so
here.
that
I've seen it.
that is you be this thing. I'm telling you the reality. You cannot
So
worship.
that they different from what
You're
they
not
talk.
telling me the
This guy,
reality. You are
eh?
telling me
This
your
guy,
own version of
this guy,
Islam. You are telling me
this
your
guy,
own version,
this guy,
budget.
Let me
Budget, you
finish
are telling me your
now.
own
this one,
version of
this
Islam.
one,
Let
they say
me
na SPDC.
You
finish.
cannot
You know
speak for
they get
everybody.
Eh, because
this one,
Budget,
you
you
know what
cannot
they
speak
for
for
here. That's why they
Odunayo
everybody.
say they
is,
talk
is pain because I've
You know
exposed
they
him.
get, you know they
Oh
get,
yeah,
you know they
Odunayo
oh
is
get
yeah.
when
pain
they
Hold on,
die
because
for
hold
I've
on, hold on,
Nigeria.
exposed
You know
him.
they
Dantala.
get
There
them.
is no reason for
You know
that.
they get them.
Artist,
Host,
hold on.
You know
just
they get them.
So,
listen.
comrade,
And it's why you
comrade,
think
now
Finish
only
my
that
me
when
mind
they
you
so
talk
attack
that
to
for this space. You they attack
I
your
know they
host number
attack you. Now I
10.
just say make you let this
You
guy
they
speak
attack your
now.
host number, no problem.
you get. I
No,
see.
no,
This
more
thing
let more hear the views.
is not fight.
You know, this is a sensitive topic. You know.
It's a matter of
let me say to topic. I
understanding.
bet let me say to topic. Let me say to topic. Now the issue. Call
It's
us
a
where it
matter of
is.
understanding.
I
And this
that will
guy
reach as
Odunayo that
Argentina
I've
day. I said
exposed is
that
here
will reach
making
here.
noise
You gonna kill everybody every day.
because
Every day. I said to kill
Oh,
you
his
there.
hello
aim
now.
has been exposed already, so I don't have anything
Call it
to
where
say
it
to
is. They
such
are
person.
criminals. Call it where it is.
You get?
Muslim,
Yeah,
Muslim,
Dan, no
You
worry.
can
Muslim
see
Your
how
turn.
government
You
you
can
activities
call
you
it
that
a
can
have
see how
that
criminal
his
carry
now.
voice
Islamic
Let's
beliefs.
make
the
it.
voice
Let's
Call
is
it
make
where
it
it is.
shouting.
like.
I don't know
Make,
where your vote.
You
Go
can
police your
you
vote.
can
Call
see
it
how
where
he's
you believe in.
shouting.
They
I don't need to
crazy.
shout with a small boy
Okay, you
like
the
this guy.
crazy. You are an
You
extremist.
get?
Let me call you by your name. You have my number.
People
Go and do
like
anything you want
this
to do.
one.
I will kill you for
no,
your
no,
time.
no.
They crazy.
Dan, Tala, hold on, hold on.
Okay,
Make him speak.
I
Oh
am
yeah,
free.
yeah. Make
Go
I mute
punish
now.
you.
Make
They
I mute. Oh
crazy.
yeah. Budget. I just round up in 2 minutes. Because you know, say you don't speak before. Somebody took the mic from you, so you started speaking again. Just take 2 minutes.
So wait, I want to ask this
Let
Tommy
me
that
land.
question. Budget for you. Budget
Yeah.
before you go.
Wait,
I bet
Brad Bear,
budget. Hold
please.
on. Make why be
You
asking question
spoke
now.
and allowed
Budget.
you and
Budget.
allowed
1
me
minute.
speak.
Budget. Just hold on. Hold on.
No. He didn't even allow me speak earlier, and he didn't allow anybody ask him questions when he was speaking. Let me land. You said 2 minutes. I won't take more than that.
Go ahead, carry on,
Go ahead
carry
Ahem.
on.
now.
Right here, we're
But
listening
I
to
want
you.
to make it categorically clear. You have heard Odunayo said he wants to kill me. So anything that happens,
Why is that
anything that
why
happens
is
to
that go
him,
kill me? They
wait,
craze.
wait.
You they craze.
I will, I
You
don't
they
play.
craze. I promise you
Hold
now. I
on,
promise
Wait,
you,
hold
you
wait,
they
on,
wait,
craze.
wait. I
You they
don't
craze.
play.
You
hold
say
on,
Boko Haram,
I don't
you are a
play
Boko
with.
Haram
hold
member.
on
You are a Boko Haram
now.
member.
Hold
You are
on.
Again,
See,
now
nobody can kill you, budget. Ordinary, you're not even there in Nigeria. You, I don't know where you
Odonayo,
there. You don't even know where you there.
Order. Person they hide for Medjugorje, they say that they kill him. You they hide for Medjugorje.
Odonayo,
So nobody do the. I beg, just move on. Nobody
Odonayo,
can
you
kill
wait
you.
everybody to get things done by shouting. Let people talk and then you talk your own. And when it's not the crazy.
Exactly.
uh
you they craze. I go tell me I go talk. I tell
Hold
this
on
place.
now,
Go
Dantal. I
punish
mean,
you.
I
Come
don't
let
tell
me
you
go
make
to
you
the
wait, make people.
you they
Sign
craze.
says
Emmanuel, go back
expressing
This
there.
guy
my
not
view.
I don't
Emmanuel,
know
may I
Abeg,
go your
host,
badge?
uh,
May I go your
exercise
badge?
order so
I
that
bet give me that time say I
we
go talk.
can
What you
get
go talk? What you
to
expect me to do?
understand
Wow,
You
wow,
are
ourselves.
crazy.
Ah,
may I
wow.
go your badge?
What
This guy not done my
host?
timeline for the past 3 days.
Abeg,
This foolish guy wait here.
Oh yeah,
This
it's
foolish guy
okay
wait
now.
here.
it's
They
Ordinario,
not
craze.
by
Now
ordinario,
eh?
ordinario.
shouting.
Now extremist. Now
Ordinario, see,
extremist.
the thing done a day like with the gag people. The thing is coming off like that. Eh? More let them speak. If we no one made them speak, we can just drop them now. Then we go listen to ourselves. Let him speak now.
Um, what I was stating, I know they fear anybody. I don't fear Nigerian government. Now this small boy I go fear. But what I want you to
Now,
See, I'm
understand
not
is
for
that
Nigerian
oh
government.
my
That's
goodness,
the
what's
criminals they
happening?
behave.
Now you
That's how
they cause
criminals
all
they
this
behave.
thing
That's how
now.
no,
criminals
I
Like,
they
want
behave.
to
budget,
That's
what's
make
how
it
wrong with
criminals they
you?
behave.
categorically clear
That's how criminals they
that
behave. Criminals say they that's how it's not
you will
against it
get
though.
what
It's
you
not
have
against
seek
try to show you one
and
tweet like
what you have
condemn
asked
Deborah's
for.
death.
You
Try to show
should
you one
know
tweet like
that
condemn Deborah's
clearly
death.
today.
That are going to stand nine. Criminals
Okay,
No,
okay,
they
guys.
tell you
Yeah,
anything. Now they play with her, they
you
play
see,
with
I'm
her, now
sorry, I
they
don't
play
leave
with
my
her.
work now. I don't moderate space. Yeah. See, I'm just the only thing standing between this space going down the drain and
Comrade, you
people
saw this kind
speaking.
of space. You came to bring yourself to this space, and you see,
You
you
dey
brought
you dey
yourself
I,
to
threa
this
I,
ten
space.
o.
I
So
just
I,
want to wait.
You comot for coast na in the space crash.
I want
Oga
to
come
make
dey
the
go
thing
abeg.
Hold
Come dey
on
go.
now,
categorically clear.
hold on. You see, if I dey when I the host this space, I dey enjoy them because everything is orderly. You understand? You go hear different argument, but when I was in this last session, I wasn't enjoying it because of Haruna was shouting, Olorogu was shouting. You know, so more let's recreate it, like that civility where I they take moderate this topic. So budget go ahead. 2 minutes now. More than let 2 minutes no far.
Yes. 2 minutes no far. Thank
I no
you.
insult anybody. I beg.
No, I'm not insulting anybody, but I want to make it
No.
categorically clear.
Just move on. Just move
Uh-huh.
on. Now, why did they interject you with that? Just move on.
Let him make sure that he's ready for the
Budget.
consequences.
Just move on. Just move on.
Uh-huh. Just be ready for the
You want me to
consequences.
move boy? They play
Oh yeah,
happy.
budget. You
Uh-huh.
know one talk again. Let's move on.
As
I
I was
beg. Let's
saying,
move on.
as I was
I
saying,
begged you to move on. You refused. Let's move on. Like now, you they make people interject you.
okay, I've heard you. We are moving forward. So anybody that is worshiping another man or another this thing, say now Hussein or this thing, say that's their own Islam this thing, and they are not following the Quran and the Sunnah. That is because number one, if you are saying that it is what another man told you, not what the prophet has told you, and what we have seen the prophet, and we all know that this is the way of life of the prophet, and he didn't do it in his time, and the Quran didn't tell you to do it. God, in his own word, that told you, Allah the most merciful, he didn't do it. He didn't tell you to do it. And you are listening to another man and you now say that it is Islam. They are totally wrong. They are totally wrong. There is no, see, even hadith, you
Recite to him that
listen to,
reference.
let me land. I heard you.
No.
Because of people like you
Want
are the
to
one.
let him speak now. She spoke. Nobody interjected you now.
I don't know why this thing it is difficult because we need to expose them, and that is why I never keep quiet. And anybody, even the Boko Haram, this thing, I've told the government, categorize these people as terrorists because what they
Look,
are doing is spoiling the name of Islam. What they are doing is not what the religion says you should do.
You see your foolishness there. Your foolishness is
No,
above you.
but
This is something I call keep quiet,
Activist,
cause of my
you
guys
activist.
see, I
command.
don't.
I don't beg you.
You say they
Oh,
attack
like
You
anybody
see,
what?
as
I
So,
don't. I leave this guy matter. He
see,
know they vex.
activist. No, activist. Wait.
Act-
Activist. You know, for your space, you
This
always
guy
say
wey dey
let people.
you
You
say
always say
attack
let people express their opinion. That's your motto. Allow people to express their opinion. You can't be going against your motto. You say let people speak. Allow people to express their opinion. It's his opinion. Let him express it.
It is. It is not my opinion. It is what the religion teaches. It is what Islam teaches, and it is what, as long as you are a Muslim, it is what you must follow. Anybody doing otherwise, you must understand that that person is not a representation of Islam. If you are saying that what the Quran says, what the word of God is not what you are going to listen to, and the way of life of the Prophet is not what you are going to follow, it is what another man tells you, then you are not practicing Islam. Sorry, it is clear. So hold, and not until we decide, we start holding individuals accountable for their acts of terror. The other person said, okay, this person that they took these guys to court for blaspheming, and that the lawyer says they will kill him. Let them, if he tries it, let them catch the lion and kill him too. Is this so difficult that anybody that steps out of line of the rules and regulations of our country should face the consequences? How is that so difficult? We're the ones making this thing over, giving people that have criminal intent on our people and even living in peace and harmony are having mouth to come and be saying what is not even there in the Quran and what is not even there in the Sunnah of the Prophet. So if someone says his Malam told him, that one
My
is him
own is,
and his
which school
Malam.
of thought are you speaking for? Which religion? Are you
I'm a
are you
Muslim
a
and
Sunni?
I
And
go
when you're
by
a
the
Sunni, what are
Quran
you?
and the Sunnah. I don't have any
What are
school
you
of
when
thought.
you're a Sunni? Because what school of thought are you? Because what you say now might
You
different
see,
from what
that is the
anthropology is
problem
saying,
with
might
you
different from what
because you don't
Haruna is
even
saying. I
understand the
cannot take
religion.
your own as the truth now. I
It's not
cannot take
it's
what you
not
say as the
taking
truth.
it's taking the Quran and the Sunnah as the truth because that is
I
what a
don't read the
Muslim
Quran, so I
is.
don't know what is true
So
or
if
lie.
you
You can
don't
be
know, I'm
lying to me. I
telling
don't
you,
read
you say you
Arabic.
cannot take it as the
You can
truth. Ha-ha.
tell me
Why
because
are
you're
you
not an
interjecting
authority. Are you a
and
sheikh?
confusing
Are
yourself?
you a sheikh? Are you a
I'm
sheikh?
sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But you think because he's wearing
So is he a
Agbada and
sheikh? How
holding
can
a
he be telling me what he has no
microphone,
authority
he
over?
can speak for everybody.
Is he an imam?
Instead
Right?
of
So
being opinion, that is his own facts, So I just leave
yeah,
am like that.
We don't even know
everybody
his
is
real name.
not.
Comrade,
They tell me
one
what's your
minute,
No,
real
I beg,
name?
I beg,
yeah.
give me 1 minute.
What's your
Before I
real
start
name?
See,
clapping.
I
Subject is not the
Oh
issue.
yeah,
Your name.
budget.
uh,
Submit,
let
just
me
submit,
land now.
yeah.
They don't. See,
You
what
round
I'm
up
telling you,
30
this
seconds.
is what is in this is what in the Quran.
That is giving this
And
information. If you have the information, is killing me.
white bears,
You tell me misinforming Nigerians right now. You have been
mute your
misinforming
mic,
Nigerians
because if I'm
right
the
now.
one interrupting you now,
Who
you
are you?
say we should allow you to talk.
Because
But
we know Sheikh.
listen.
We know Sheikh. We know the
We
Sheikh
must
that
learn to listen to
who gave you
one
authority
another
to
to
interpret
understand one another.
Islam for us. Let us know.
Okay. Thank
Tell
you.
us first. Who gave
I've
authority?
heard you. Let me
No, no,
finish. Let me finish.
I don't know who
If
you
you
are.
if you are not
I don't know
if
who
you
you
are
are
not
now. Who budget is not a name.
listen now.
Haruna,
Host,
I know
can you
Haruna. I don't
tell
even
him
know
to allow
Ramadan.
me finish?
What is
Host,
your
are you
name?
there?
Spreading misinformation.
So that
Information.
we
You are
understand what we are.
spreading. I don't even know
So as I was
whether I'm
saying,
Muslim.
Please, can we
You
interject?
claim
White Bear, why don't you move? Can we
you guys
interject? Because this
are
thing is,
Muslim.
please,
This guy
let's
is not a
move
it's
now.
Muslim.
becoming too much now.
Hold
Allow me
on,
to finish.
hold on. Why did you go after him? King Solomon, you've spoken before, so you have to rest. There are people that have not spoken and you've spoken. Just rest. After budget, why their anthropologists will have to answer
It's
to all
supposed to
the
be me now.
insults.
Why they were
No,
spoken
but
and Renzo says after
budget has
budget is
been
me.
insulting anthropologists for a long time. So at least we have to give anthropologists a right of reply. So budget, please, 1 minute, just wrap up, please. Wrap up.
So someone said that who am I to speak for this? I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm telling you what the religion entails, what is written in the Quran. And you say you don't know. You don't know, and they are telling you, but you are arguing what is there, what is written in black and white. So you cannot just see the hypocrisy of this guy. You don't know. We are telling you that this is what is written. Nobody that will tell you the Quran is there. You can go and get even the one that has translation. You can read it yourself. Read the transliteration and see what it says. Whether there is anywhere in the Quran that says if person does this, you should be killed. It is simple now. Knowledge is there for anybody to go and acquire. At this time and age in this thing. We shouldn't be allowing people to be pushing such narratives when you can
Okay,
go and
it's
search
okay,
and do your
it's
own
okay,
research.
it's okay. At the end of the
So
day,
I'm telling you,
budget,
this is
it's
not my
okay, it's
opinion. This
okay,
is
it's
what is
okay,
written in
it's
the Quran.
okay. The only
Simple.
thing you have tried to prove to us since you came here is that you're the smartest man in Nigeria and the rest of us were idiots
I'm
and
not
should
telling
leave.
you I'm the
It's
smartest.
okay, it's
I'm
okay,
telling
it's
you
okay,
what
it's okay,
is
it's okay. I'm even tired of it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Master
Why
uh,
Chief,
did you have
like,
the
give me.
floor? It's okay, it's okay. Why
I beg,
did
hold on,
Thank you.
I beg, I
That's
beg.
all. Just for you. Just 10
No, why
seconds.
did
10
hold on?
seconds. 10 seconds.
I want that
Tantala.
clap. I want that clap very soon.
Okay.
Like, I want that clap. If
It's
you can't
supposed
hear me,
to
let
be
me
my
know.
turn. It's supposed to be
No,
my
don't worry.
turn.
I don't know how you will speak. I don't know how you will speak. You see, what I hate in my life, is I hate hypocrisy very well.
What think will happen? I been only me.
You know, when
get
person know
that.
the
You get
talk,
After
that.
you
person
drag
start.
to speak.
When
Yeah,
person
Let,
want
even
to
Talk,
lead,
even
lead.
let,
the
let,
talk,
sign no
talk,
sure
talk.
is here, sef. We forgot this sign
My
no sure.
go
make
on,
I talk
my
this
Where
out.
go
is the
on,
My,
sign no
what I
sure?
want to talk now, just 30 seconds.
my go
Thank you. What I
on.
want to talk now, just 30 seconds. Now.
Haruna,
You
No,
always
Haruna,
collect
30
30
seconds. 30 seconds.
seconds.
I
You
don't know.
like
Make
30
make why be
seconds.
talk. You know go waste time.
Hold on.
You see, people should be wary of people like budgets that don't have a full name, that don't have a DP. We don't know who he is. He can be here perpetrating Islam on behalf of Boko Haram. You don't know. Because if you want to be confident about the information you preach, all around the world, we know who Shegumi is. We know everybody that has claimed to be an authority in Islam. So you cannot come from nowhere. We don't know whether you're even talking for Boko Haram right now. You are hidden somewhere. We don't know you. We know nothing about you. We have never even heard you speak about, for example, Deborah's death. We didn't even hear. We don't even know your opinion about it. But you are here telling us you're an authority of Islam. So please, I would love everybody on this space to take what he has said with a pinch of salt. People have seen me, my DP. People know me. People know my full name. My name is up there. If you want my full name, I will give it to you. So if you want to come and speak
You
as
don't
an
pass 30
authority on Islam,
seconds.
please. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done. If you want to speak as an authority of Islam, please let us know who you are. And I said everybody should speak for their sets. You cannot speak for everybody. You are not a Shiite. We don't know whether you're a Shiite. We don't know whether you're a Sunni. We don't know whether you're a Sufi. We don't know what you are, but you are speaking for Islam. Please, we cannot take that. Thank you very much. We can
Yeah,
carry on.
yeah. Master, give me 1 minute, please. I want out a very busy place now. You see, our hypocrisy smells so very well. A few days ago, AY hosted his space. And I hosted his space, and I even slept up on that space. Why I remember, and I be co-host. And yeah, I even slept up because it was in middle of the night. I was reading, and when I finished reading, I want to finish sleepy. So I cannot be talk on these issues on why Tinubu was afraid. Because the reason why I hosted his space was because Tinubu was afraid. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I
No,
hear
we
you.
can't hear you, Willie.
Okay, we can hear you again. We can hear you. But
Can I go?
Haruna,
Can I
yes,
go
Haruna,
quickly?
yes. You can.
Okay. First of all, Kai, white bears don't come up for this space. First, it's an insult to categorize somebody as a liberal Muslim. I am not really liberal. I can never be liberal, and I will not be liberal in time of Islam. Right? I am a fundamentalist and a fanatic as far as Islam is concerned.
We know
Good,
you're a
good.
fanatic. We know.
And because of that, I try as much as possible to understand the rules and regulation guiding the fundamentals of Islam. Now, we have four strong school of thought: the Hanafi, the Malikiya, the Abu Hanifa, and this poet. I've forgotten his name. Now, on blasphemy, right? The Malikiya school of thought is the most harshest. Now, what we are discussing generally when to answer a comrade question, decriminalizing it doesn't lie within the Muslim community. It lies between the government, right? Now, what government should decriminalize? Is it the blasphemy that people already have it? Some people already have it in their mind that will lead them to mob action, or decriminalizing mob action? Because we need to take which one is easier. Now, when you are read, if you're asking questions when it comes to the fundamental of people beliefs, we need to ask what actually brought in blasphemy. There are two hadiths that people are holding on to. Even the Malikiya school of thought also was holding on to. Whether it is Mogdu or Akik, I don't know. One was a story about a guy that met the prophet, and he said either he killed whether one of his parents or so. And the prophet said, "What happened?" And he explained to him, and he said, "No, you are not the one that killed them. They are the one that killed themselves." Right? I don't know if it is a Sahih or it is a Maudu. I don't know. Another one, which is the major reason why blasphemy law is in place is the story of Sisan, the guy that said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was listening to, used to
You
take
know, Budget is
inspiration
saying that
from
what you are
jinn.
saying is wrong, sir. You know what Budget is saying, that what you are saying is wrong.
Wait
You shall know
now,
that
I'm
one now.
saying, wait, allow me to finish my,
Okay.
what is my business with what Budget is saying? You are the one that you
Who can
said
they speak for
you
Islam
placed
now?
your own. Why
Which
do
one
you
will
want to
God take
derail
now?
me?
Which one will
Why
God
are you
take? Now I
derailing me?
want to know. When I see make
Continue,
everybody speak for
Haruna. I
himself,
don't
and I
mind
no
him.
agree.
Continue.
Who do you want
Allow
to
me
trust
to
to
flow
take?
now. Why you are doing what you preach
I
against,
am
and I
asking you,
don't
which
like
one do
it.
you want us to take? Which one do you want us to
I
take?
don't like
Your
it.
own or Budget?
Allow me to finish. I'm telling you about what I understand about Islamic fundamentalists. Right now, Sisan promulgates this thing of saying that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was taking his inspiration from the jinn, and that thing went spread around Medina so much so that the Prophet had to pray and come out openly and said, if actually him is taking what Sisan is saying is true, may Allah expose him as a false prophet. Immediately Sisan died. He was struck immediately and he died, and from the story he was buried, everything rejected him, like he was burnt. Now that ideology that Sisan said, because he was a Jew that pretended to be a Muslim, and was very, very close to the prophet because he was writing for the prophet, right? That ideology till today, some sects in Islam are holding it very strongly. And that is why in Islam, according to Imam Malik, to prevent issues like this, anybody that blaspheme. Now, we will now have to go, what is different between blaspheming and insulting the prophet? And that is why, generally, based on Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, and this all school of thought have it that it is totally wrong. It is decriminalized for any individual to take laws into their hands. It is a capital offense. If you kill somebody, whether he's guilty or not, as far as Islam is concerned, every sect, be it Shia, be it Ahmadiyya, whatever, as fast, or else you can go and bring any other sect that says that you can kill somebody without the approval from the authority. And this is what you are saying. Had it been we have Sharia court fully implemented in Nigeria, someone like Muhammad Yusuf, should have been jailed, should have been killed on the premises of blasphemy. Because that is the exact reason why blasphemy law was implemented. So if we are saying that we want to decriminalize something, the law on its own, the Sharia is a product of the Constitution, and the Constitution of Nigeria decriminalized mob action. So if we are doing in the case of Deborah and every other thing, now I don't know Trampotologist was here, whether he's here or not. I would have asked him.
Haruna, I want a distinction between this mob action and blasphemy. Yeah, because I'm not going I mean, jungle justice is already like criminalized, right? We are talking blasphemy. Blasphemy. Should I be able to insult Prophet Muhammad or Jesus Christ without being killed or attacked or stoned or assaulted? That's my
It is
question.
good. It is an Islamic law. An Islamic law doesn't change. In the conventional law, I don't know whether
You
why
see,
them say
Aruna, it's not like you can do this thing and succeed with me.
You know this spin this
Aruna,
matter. You know this spin
you're a
now.
hypocrite. You're a very
Wait,
big hypocrite.
Danala,
Anna, that is your
let us have this
business now.
conversation.
Whether you say,
I'm not going to do
it
this.
is none of my business with
Dan,
you. If you want
hold
to
on,
quote
hold
me,
on.
if you
Haruna, you
want
know
to
this
quote
spin
me
this matter. You know
otherwise,
this spin that.
go and bring. You are a lawyer.
See
You are
that.
a lawyer
So,
for God's
so,
sake.
so,
Don't stop
so,
disgracing
so, 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 so,
your office.
so, so,
Go
so,
and bring a law in Islam that says
so,
that back mob
Haruna,
action. This is the problem. You are a
guys,
lawyer
make a
for
mute.
God's sake.
I beg. Haruna, so,
You have been
you
doing this
talk
for a
of,
very long time. You are a
wait,
lawyer. Go and bring
wait,
that thing that says in Islam.
now, Haruna, hold on. So, me, I may be Islam, yeah. Should I be bounded by that law? Like, when you blaspheme, they should attack me or assault. I don't recognize that law. Remember, I only recognize the constitution, the conventional law. You get, and that is something that should bound everybody. So yeah, so should blasphemy be criminalized?
Comrade, the question you want to ask is actually superior. The Islamic law or the
comrade,
constitution.
So
That's what you
Haruna,
want
let
to
me
ask.
give him my own opinion.
blasphemy
Now,
is not in the
Haruna,
blasphemy according to Nigerian law.
hold on. So me, I be Christian, and from my faith, from any point of view, I can categorically answer you that blasphemy should not be criminalized. No matter under Christianic law, under conventional law, you should not be attacked or assaulted or convicted, okay, if you insult Jesus Christ, right? Should Islam take that same model, like, you know, or
That is
like you think there should be consequence for blasphemy?
that is what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe understand me very well. One, blasphemy law are exclusively for Muslims. Any other person that implements any other thing outside this should be handled by the state.
So
Right?
if me not, you say it is exclusively for Muslim, right? So me when a
Yes.
Muslim, I
Mm.
enter Kanu, I insult Muhammad,
Mm.
I should be absolved from that law. Nobody should touch me. It's exclusively for Muslim. That's your words.
You will be charged. You'll be charged to conventional court for public disturbance.
Okay, not Sharia court. Nobody will dare charge me to Sharia.
Nobody will take you to Sharia court. But if the people in that area sees it as an offensive word, they can sue you to court. A lawyer is law.
Which court? Which court? Sorry.
A conventional court.
But conventional court, no, there's no criminal code that should convict me in conventional court. So they should not be suing me at the end of the day.
So wait, I want to be clear. Maybe I'm ignorant about this. What is his name? Comrade. If I insult you now, can I be sued to court? Can you sue me to court?
I mean, not civil lawsuit.
No, you can't.
If I feel like I was defamed,
you can't charge someone for insult.
No, can you sue me to court if I insult
no, insult. You cannot charge somebody for insult, right? Yeah.
You can't. Can I chip in? Can I chip in, please? You can't. Excuse me.
You can't, except it's
defamation.
Excuse me.
But mere insult, you demand. You know, if I tell you demand, you know, if you take me to court now.
No, that is what I'm saying
now.
See,
hold on. Let's get to the root of this. Yeah. So Haruna, if I tell you they mad, you can't sue me to court. Like it's very juvenile and frivolous.
No, I can sue you to court. You got to prove to the court why I am mad. If I'm actually mad or not, I can sue you for defamation.
Okay,
right?
Okay.
That's not defamation now. Defamation that's not defamation.
So if I insult Muhammad now, so wait, hold on. So Haruna, if I insult you, you can sue me to court. Signature cannot sue me to court. Now you, that is the subject of that insult, that should be suing me to court, right? So I insult Muhammad. Who should sue me? Now Muhammad is the subject of that insult, right? So why should you be suing me? Or who should be suing me, right?
Comrade, and that's beautiful, comrade. I know you don't get sense, but today you actually brought a very good point out there. And I'm proud of you.
Even yourself sometimes you know they get sense, but of this I can't get sense, I can't fear.
Can I say something?
Let's see you the chop.
Feel good. Feel good. Is that you?
Let me answer you. Comrade, can I answer you, please? I can sue you for inciting public public disturbance or whatever they call it. I can sue you.
Can I speak? I don't hear enough. I beg. I don't patient.
No, wait, comrade, I can sue you. White bears. If I insult your father, can you sue me to court?
Why? Why would I insult him? If it's not my father, it's not my papa now. Why would you sue me to court? I can't sue you to court now.
Why?
Now, if you tell me,
why won't you sue me to court?
Now, if I say
your mother is a prostitute, you cannot sue me to court.
Now, my mother is a prostitute, not an insult. It's defamation. If you say my mother is a prostitute and you caught her in Allen Avenue with 3 men, now you will come court, come prove, say my mama na prostitute, and you really catch her.
Okay.
Those are 2 different
things. Very good. So if you insult someone that is dear to me and I take you to court, am I a bad person?
Court that what? What are you suing me for? What exactly is the point of the insult?
You insult, you blaspheme the prophet. You call him a pedophile, right? You call him a
Haruna.
pedophile.
So,
Wait,
so,
wait,
so
wait.
Haruna,
Let me
Haruna,
let
wait,
me
wait,
now
wait,
tell
wait.
you now
Haruna,
how
Haruna.
Wait,
when
We
we
are
wait,
going
enter
to
we are
look
we
Haruna.
are,
into
we are
this.
looking for
Wait,
solution. We are looking for solution. Why
Haruna. So
then?
the people wait they
Why
sue.
then
No,
someone
no, hold on,
enrolled
hold
on
on, hold
night
on,
school
guys.
a pedophile and
Guys,
has been to
Haruna, my
court?
final question, and I'll
Is it
let
a
you
bad
submit.
thing?
Then we move on. So Haruna, the people wait they sue to court. They sue and say they like, what are you? Is it public disturbance or defamation? What are you? Is that what you sue them for when you take up this
I will
defamation
If you
cases?
say public disturbance, I can
I
understand
will
public
sue you
disturbance.
for public
But
disturbance.
insult is not, that's not true. That's
If
not
you
true.
Hello,
say
Mr.
But you say
if
public
you say
disturbance,
if you
I
say
can
my
understand.
prophet
Okay.
is a pedophile, I can take
Hello,
you to
Mr.
court to
Haruna.
prove why he's a pedophile. Right or wrong?
Can I
Well,
ask
I,
you
no,
this?
no,
Wait,
like,
Wait,
are
wait,
wait,
you?
wait.
wait.
Wait, wait,
Aruna,
wait.
Aruna, calm
Hello,
down,
Mr.
calm
Haruna.
down,
Are you the
calm
subject
down,
of
calm
this,
down.
or
Make I
like, what is
talk.
your local standing in that case? But anyways,
Comrade, please let's
okay,
move the
let's
mic, I
move on.
beg. All
Hello.
this you sue court because
Yeah,
I tell you say your head there, you know get sense. You go sue me to court. Let me say that defamation. See, let's move the mic, please.
I mean that was even
Who is the next
this
person to?
funny argument to make. Anyways, yeah. Okay, let's go this way.
Yeah,
Feel good. I see you. Make Sanosha, you want to speak? Then feel good. Then Queen. We go that way.
Not in the mood for that. Now I'll get back.
Okay, feel good. Go ahead. Then Queen.
Yeah, thank you. Far too kind, far too kind. You know, one thing I don't like for my life now, I mean, I think the life for my face. I mean, some of us know some things, but we don't like talking about it because we don't think there's a need for it. But some people just believe they will not know what with the talk. How you be telling me that what I'm reading with my eyes, what I've seen, I don't know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm reading. That it's you that know it. You understand English they speak. No, no, not doing, not
No,
doing.
you give us
The
what
first
you
thing
are
someone
reading.
said,
What
yeah,
are you
no,
reading?
I follow
Bring
you
what are you
talk.
are reading. Let's see what you are
I follow
reading.
you talk. You
Omo, I
smoke.
dey go pray, Jare. Muna
Go pray,
Bible
go knock your for
and
grand person talk, I beg. Just come here, this thing, just come here, the table for person. As I was saying, somebody came here and said blasphemy laws only affect Muslims. That is literally the biggest lie anybody can tell you. The biggest lie anybody can tell is that blasphemy laws only affect Muslims. If you know Islam well, they have the Quran, they have the Hadith. Now, Hadith have grade. That's why it's called Sahih Hadith. You have Sahih Bukhari, you have Sahih Ibn Majah, you have Sahih Muslim. What's the Hadith about? It's about the life of the Prophet. The Quran is about the word from God that the Prophet delivered. The Hadith is about the life of the Prophet. And the Quran states very clearly that the Prophet is this thing what is the model that all Muslims should follow. So anything Muhammad did, you are meant to do it. If I show you proof from the Hadith now that Muhammad ordered the killing of somebody that was not a Muslim for insulting him, we used to be arguing. Can any Muslim answer that for me? Because I can show it to you now. Not just one hadith, two different hadiths carry the same story. And you can't be telling me that this blasphemy does not affect non-Muslims. This is an insult. Okay, let me help you with it. Since 4,000% they lie for their head. Okay, for those who don't know how to really search for the Quran, go to QuranX.com. Those of you that have the system, go to QuranX.com. Go to QuranX.com, then you see what they call menu. There's a menu on that particular site. On the menu, choose Hadith. Now you see the Hadith that are available on that particular site. You see Sahih Muslim, you see Sahih Bukhari. Okay, click on Sahih Muslim. Click on Sahih Muslim. Okay, on Sahih Muslim, go to what's the Hadith number again, sir? Sahih Muslim, go to Sahih Muslim 19, verse 4436. Chapter 19, verse 4336. It will tell you the full story of how a Jewish poet, a Jews Muslims, a Jewish poet maligned the prophet. And the prophet said, who can kill this person for me? And somebody volunteered. And the person volunteered that is going to lie to this person to lure him out so they can kill him. And they did just that. But it's a very long, this, if I want to read everything, may I even read down? It's long, but I don't want to read down. Okay, may I read down? Okay, it has been narrated on the authority of Jabril that the messenger of Allah said, who will kill Kabi Ashraf? He has maligned Allah, the exalted, and his messenger. Then someone else said, Muhammad B. Masalama said, messenger of Allah, do you wish that I should kill him? He said, you can read the full story by yourself. I already direct to where you read it. They used lie to lure this person out. On the orders of the prophet, they used lies to lure him out. And they killed him for maligning the prophet. What are you talking about? The person is not a Muslim. The person was killed for insulting Muhammad and insulting Allah. And you can't be telling us that what we are reading with our eyes, we don't know it. First, that hadith is lying. That same story again popped up in this, what do you call it, in Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Bukhari, that same story. Sahih Bukhari 59369.
Figure, I beg a quick question for you because you know, sir, I'm looking at present day doctrine. Like if you look at present day Christian doctrine, Asian doctrine,
Oh,
they are different.
come
You
here.
get
When I was talking, that's you're not listening. You're not listening.
okay,
In
okay,
Islam, according to the Quran, the prophet is the model for every Muslim to follow. So
okay.
what it does, you should do it. You know when I talk that one, should I bring out the Quran verse that said that is the model for everybody to follow? So when they now come out, this person just came here and was lying. He's telling us that it doesn't affect Muslims. Like, I don't want to talk about like, okay, maybe the bust my head, but this just bust my head
If
like.
you check that, it will be Takia. If you check that, maybe that Takia I call
And
this
somebody
also,
came here,
yes.
I was
I
saying,
don't
I'm
believe
not
that.
going to talk these things because I get Muslim friends, like, they know these things, but they know the actor now. And the same person that came here and said, people are insulting the prophet that he's a P. I don't want to use that word. Like, the Quran itself, oh gosh. I don't want to go this deep because the people like said I try to wash down. I don't have the intention of washing down Islam. Trust me, I don't have the intention of doing it. But these people will provoke you with the way they lie about it. Like we don't see. I don't read the entire Quran. I don't ask about Quran. I don't know. I've read the Hadith to a very large extent too. Even the Sunnah of the Quran, I don't read that. The Tafsir, I don't read them. Even the Islamic jurisdiction, that is the what they call it again. This one that so I don't read many of them. You got to me about Islam, I don't know. But I understand one thing about religion is that people at some point understand that okay, these things are part of our religion, but we just can't do it again. If I worshippers, for example, they can't tell you they are in this club before they want to use human sacrifice. But if they do that now, no, don't do it again. Why? Because times have changed. Not that if they are far sacrifice, they're fine, I'm not going to accept. But understand that times have
The
changed.
problem is evolution. The problem is evolution. Evolution cannot happen.
Nobody said the thing, no, exactly why beard. But these people don't even want to just understand that times have changed. You can't just keep people from insulting your prophet or your religion again. And these people insult other people's religion very recklessly, with reckless abandon. I'm a Christian. I don't say Christianity they insult other people's religion. Where? When you open your mouth, they talk say my water power, powerless power. They insult people where they worship my water. Do you see them killing us? I grew up close to a mosque. I mean, why better than Ayo? Sometimes when I do space very early in the morning, you get say they pray when I they talk. I believe say people really know when I wake up early, they attend this Ayo space. They really pray, man. Nothing about these people where, in fact, maybe this Friday prayers, I go record them. No Friday when they insult Jesus. No Friday when they insult Jesus. And they will insult Jesus as if they are respecting him. Okay, why? But let me give you an example. Let me use it. Now, my guy, you be. Imagine say your mom seeing why be your mom seeing. You want to introduce your momsy to person. You tell person, say, oh, this woman took care of me. This woman did everything, made a lot of sacrifices for me. She's a good woman, she's a kind woman, she's this, she's that, but she's not my mother. Would that not be an insult to your mom? Forget all the good things you've said about her. That she's not my mother, that you say. It's not an insult to her.
It counters everything now. It counters everything.
It counters everything, right? If you're not your mom and say that about her, will it be an insult?
No, no, sir. No,
But
sir.
all that flowers is where you talk. I just put that she's not my mom to it. Now insult Abi.
100%, sir.
Good. These Muslims, they will every single time they open their mouth to talk about Jesus Christ, they will say he's not God. He is not God. Christians are worshiping a human being. Every time they'll say, oh, Jesus, what they'll tell you that in the religion we respect Jesus, we honor Jesus, we do this about Jesus, just a prophet, but it's not God. That is not God where you they talk. It's an insult to a Christian. It's an insult to Jesus Christ to a Christian. They preach him every day for mosque here. Every day they preach that thing. But this kind want to go and kill them. But I understand that's where they understand it too. But when they want to talk about their own religion like this, now they go say, mind your religion, mind my religion. Not be recently they carry Bible passage, paste them for mosque. Say just bow down and pray. So everybody must be Muslim. Even they know say they quote that verse, can you do that one with them? So every religion is a blasphemy on every other religion, but they don't understand these things. Everybody must just bow to their wombs and capitals, and this is tiring. So come on, they respect on ourselves. No, they take some of us follow. Know your religion very well. Oh. And then I came and said, if I want bring out the verses of the Quran saying you can marry girls that don't even pay that people sent, I go bring them out here. Oh. And they respect on ourselves. Oh. Well, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Somebody
But
put
I come,
context to what you said.
give me 1 minute.
They said the
Why
guy.
bed?
They said the guy where you talk to maybe they see me the kill. That the guy na problem maker, na troublemaker.
Oh,
See the guy even got to write some letters about
why bed? Eh?
some Muslim
You
women.
see, you see this guy.
You
You
know,
see
say
these
me, I
guys.
like
Eh?
No,
They
religion.
but
cannot
they
even be
thought be
honest.
that.
You
Now
see, these guys
blasphemy,
cannot be
I said
honest.
they
You see
insult
one thing,
them.
eh? When people come out and tell you, say,
Oh my
oh,
god.
you cannot kill
Oh
another
my,
person, you
I
cannot kill
should get
another
more
person.
examples. May
It's
I bring more
against.
examples? Should I bring more
Hold on,
examples?
hold
Should
on,
I bring more
Figgy.
examples? I
Hold
don't
on,
bother
Figgy.
am
Eh?
because that guy talk say if you are not a Muslim, it not affect you. That one are the only this thing, example of person not be Muslim when insult Muhammad. May I bring example of Muslim where they key?
Okay, why? Figgy, hold on. You see, when people talk about this, Deborah's death in Sokoto, right? My friend, where be extremist here, a budget. Go and check his phone whether he condemned it. No, the reason why he say he's against it is because he's here. If you go to where they discuss the
Person
thing,
will go chop. You go rather chop white sand.
you
You
get
go
the
chop
point.
white sand.
Haruna
That
even
that
tweeted
that
and said,
that.
made a big another thing. Say that one is addicted. That particular thing is addicted. A big another thing. You see, when people's death don't mean anything to you, that somebody's death is addicted because they call you out, they call out your faith about it. This is only Islamic religion. Is only you say they are for peace. They are doing the right. They want to do the right thing. But if you talk about extremism across the world, not only in Nigeria, this is people you call. And you tell me say there's not peaceful. What is peaceful about what you are doing there? You see, I think we see me. I not there going make you happy. You see the
America don't
point. I not there going
radicalize
make
you.
you happy.
America don't radicalize you.
America don't radicalize me. You get the point. What did radicalize me is people coming out. You see, last week, Martin was explaining, I said, people have been killed. You know what? These people have been pushing, say, oh, Christian, this one, including this budget guy. That goes, if you check your jumbo throne on this phone, you will see plenty things when he posted on that jumbo throne. That is his
Yes,
character.
now
The
I
guy you
sabi
say,
am now. He dey talk
the
rubbish.
guy you say, oh, he said he's trying to water down what they go on. You see, an average Muslim from the north, let me be very correct about it, right? Because I grew up in a Yoruba land, I can know very well that Yoruba people don't they do this extremism. Maybe until recently, but normally on a very good day, you can hardly see Yoruba Muslim where you could see you as a problem in the first place. Some of them I grew up with them, I had good friendship with them. So even my friend, while he's in Chicago today, is my very good friend too. So when people come out and say, we would not only be friends in school, we friends after in secondary school, we went to University of Benin together again to tell you how much we're very close. So I don't care about what anybody telling me, oh, this or this one. So it's what it is today. Now, in Sokoto State, the young lady was killed. If you check people who defend the girl, who defend the people who kill these persons, right? Who kill this girl. Many of them, you're not young lawyers, so these are professors of law, senior officers of law, were the one defending the people that killed this girl. This is another that are aware, that they are aware. That they are aware. Then the Sokoto State Dean, this University of Sokoto Dean of Law, was one of the guys that defended these people. You get the point? They're not afraid of it. They are not against it. That's not what I'm meant to do. That say, oh, these people. No, they're not against these things. They are for it 100%. Now, you talk about, oh, this is the way they go on. You can hardly see a Muslim from the north that will condemn anything bad. Unless that thing, let's say Peter Obi make a statement against the north. Oh, Peter Obi said there is poor people in the north. You know the worst thing? Peter Obi don't need to say it that there is poverty in the north. You know there is poverty in the north. But because Peter Obi was one that said it, or anybody say it, you say against it. One of them, and when they call one of them will come, and say, Tinubu go stay, they keep Tinubu if that is what Obi they want to want. See, thank God I don't even believe in the obedient to the extent that say you tell me about Muslim or Christian. I don't even care about those things. But when it comes to life of people, we will stand on it and say it very clearly. Now, when I hosted space last week, is it last week? Yeah, why bed were there? When I hosted last week, and I left this. I was on the space and I slept off because it was my early out of the morning. I just slept out. Why was even sending me a message? It was even when Doggy was fighting with another person that I woke up with a fight. I just woke up again. I gave the calls again. I went back to sleep again. Right until somebody can't call me for phone. I can't even pick the call. This thing can't end. But that's that. Right. This when I was that space. This body they call budget. They drag my name. I think Whitebird was still tagged. AY was still tagged. This guy was dragging names. They insult everybody. Say and they do something. You know the worst thing? The question is, do we have Muslim extremists in Nigeria? we have them. Thank God, the Nigerian government under President Buhari declared Boko Haram as a terrorist organization. So you are telling me that it's a lie? No. Right? So you can't tell me that we people they for here, many of the people they be extremists to not come out to say you don't know. No, if they argue with you like they say the first of them, they feel use that dagger you in their front. They say, oh, this is what they happen. If like their front they argue with them, they go use that dagger you because for them it's not a bad idea to defend foolishness. See, it is for you to tell yourself lies. That's for you. You see me, I don't look for vote for Nigeria. Nigeria will get ahead, first of all. So not to say, oh, this one, this. Tinubu don't say no go get ahead. So anybody, everybody say no get ahead. So no matter the only way Nigeria can get ahead, divide the country. You where they do Boko Haram for Sokoto. Where I go Sokoto, go they do Boko Haram for your country. You where they do Christianity. That's honest truth. How do I have anything in common with budget? No. But this guy insulted me very well that day. So they said I should seek knowledge. I don't know the school you go first, right? I don't know the school you go.
Okay, can anybody hear activists? They don't call mic. Okay, Queen, go ahead.
Okay. TM everybody. Haruna, I wanted to talk to Haruna, but he's gone. Anyways, what I want to say is 7 years ago, I grew up in Kano State, by the way. So most of the people I grew up with were Muslims, and I went to a Muslim school. So I basically know how these things work. And to be honest, I don't want to say something. I hope this space is not recorded, but there was something I noticed, and I think about let's say 11 years ago, when I had this friend of mine. He was Yoruba, but he was also Muslim. He would usually bring the Quran and would read it together. I'm a Christian, but I won't tell you I'm 100% Christian because we don't really practice exactly what we read, and that's honesty. We're not hiding. We are saying the truth. But there were things in the Quran that I noticed today. I wouldn't say it was changed. I would say that they gave it another big English. Like they gave it a different something that doesn't make it a little bit to be too vulgar. They made it seem acceptable. There were so many offensive terms that were used in the Quran about 10 years ago that I read. I read it today. I found out that they twisted some of it to be a little bit likable. For example, those times when I read some of the Quran, there was a part of it that said it was 100% legal for you to attack or turn violent to somebody who insults the prophet or who does something out of the Quran. But today, go and check. In the Quran, there is no sign of it. I couldn't find it. There was no sign of it again there. The term they changed or they replaced it with saying only when that person is sort of like coming to you aggressively, then you can use it as a self-defense to become violent. But do you know the funny part or the mischievous part or why I love life? I know it's a terrible
Queen,
thing.
hold on one second. Yeah, Anita, are you there? This person is having issues. Anita, are you there? Okay, we can't even hear Anita self. Okay, Blast Express go soon crash. Oh yeah, now Queen, just be talking now.
Okay, thank you. So the thing is, the Sharia law itself was made by humans. It was made by Muslims. It's not in the Quran. If we interpret the Quran well, you see that it does not typify violence. But we are humans, and human beings kind of find things to stimulate themselves. So the truth is that Haruna said that Sharia law is just for Muslims. He's lying. Obviously, it's a big lie. Feel Good just said the truth. It's a big lie. It is not just for Muslims. A lot of people died in Kano State. My friends died in Kano State. They were Christians. A friend of mine, so she died just because in our school. And she was killed by classmates, our own classmates, just because she said something wrong. Even before the teachers could come, she was already dead. They were beating her, they were kicking her, little boys, and she died. We couldn't do anything, but she died. And today we are in a system where these people are trying to take charge in offices that has to do with the constitution, and they're trying to gradually implement this thing. I don't know if you guys are seeing what is happening, but there's a very huge hurricane coming, which we need to be very prepared for. We are not going to beat these people by probably retaliating. We need to tell them for what it is and stand our ground. If they no go divide Nigeria, then we better, the Nigeria that they are creating, we better have a place in it. If not, then everybody should find their own way. I don't want to go into religious details, but one thing I know is that I will always condemn that. So I'm here to listen. Thank you guys for having me.
Comrade, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome back. I think the next person, I don't. This guy will want to speak. Then don't drop. Okay, anybody that wants to speak now. Just send your hands up.
All right, this is Oladende. Can I speak now?
Yeah, go ahead now.
Okay, I live in the north. Okay, and practically I live in Jalingo, and I can say we have Christian and we have Muslims. And one thing I can say is that, you see, everybody have problem. I am a Muslim, but one thing I do in the north is because I respect myself. Both the Christian and the Muslim, I don't move closer to them because they are always talk shit about each other. And when we are talking about Muslim being an extremist, one thing people should understand is that Hausa or Fulani or any Northerner, they have taken Islam religion as a culture. So you can't equate it to an Ibira or equate it to a Yoruba, who that we have our own culture and we have the Islam. If we have Islam among us, who are the Islam? Because you will not tell a Yoruba man that someone has insulted what's it called, Prophet Muhammad in front of me before when I was in the university. His name is Joseph. But you know what I told him? I just laughed. I said, you know what, this thing you just talk now, assuming you go and talk it in Kano, say you are a dead fish. Fine. Because I know that he can only say it to someone like me. And I know that he himself, he knows that he can't say it to an extremist. So now, there are things that I notice in Hadith, which are Arab culture. Okay, just for example, in Islam, it's acceptable that you can use any dye, like brown dye or golden dye or green dye or blue dye in your head. You can dye your hair. In Islam, it's acceptable. Everybody can go and check. But if you dye your head now and your age and you are working with blue hair, is it normal? Does it make you look good?